Hi, my friends and students. Today, we've got to solve another problem, another question on logarithm and indices. Yes, of course, we have solved one or two problems on logarithm and indices, of which we have skipped this one. But I specifically want to solve this particular question because of this decimal point here. Because I observe that most students are not comfortable when it comes to solving problems, mathematical problems that involve fraction, especially decimal fraction. Yes, that's why I want to solve this problem in particular. So this is to teach us how to solve problems that has fraction, decimal fraction in logarithm and indices. Yes, this is from WAEC past questions, the WAEC problem. So if you are WAEC, then stay put and see likely question you are going to meet in the hall on your own day. But I want to say this, I want to remind us, I want to say this also. This class, this mathematics per se, is not only for WAEC students. No, it is not. It's also for you that is SS1, you that is SS2, to start preparing for the exam early. Yes, it is also for you that have crossed the higher institution, but you are still struggling with mathematics. That means your foundation, your mathematical foundation is shaky. We are here to give you strong foundation on mathematics. Yeah. So whatever level you belong, stay put and watch on. You will be grateful you did. You happy you did. Yes. Let's take the question. The question says, simplify the expression log 18 base 10 minus log 2.88 base 10 plus log 16 base 10. Write my solution as usual. Write my solution. And I carry the numbers down. I start with this one, log 18 base 10 minus log 2.88 base 10 log 2.88 base 10 plus log 16 base 10 plus log 16 base 10. Okay, what do I do again? What do I do next? As I look at this question, I do not see any indices. That is these numbers in front here to operate on. So I go direct to apply the laws of logarithm. But before then, permit me to rearrange this question like this so that we will easily operate on it. I want to rearrange this question now. I write it like this. Log 18 base 10. Then I will leave this one and write this one before I write this one. So I'll write plus log 16 base 10 then I'll write lastly minus log 2.88 base 10 base 10. Okay. What do I do next? I will apply the laws of logarithm. And what is that laws of logarithm? Laws of logarithm tells us that plus will change to multiplication and the minus will change to division. Before I do that, I'll first of all express these numbers with one log like this. Watch on. I'll write log 10. Write this 18. Then this plus, as I said earlier, will change to multiplication. So I'll write change this plus now to times. I come to this side. I want that log again because I really want this log. I said I want to express this whole number with one log because I want to apply the laws of logarithm. So I come to this side. I'll write only 16. I come to this side. This minus, according to law of logarithm, will change to division. And I'll put this 2.88 under 2.88. You get it? So what do you have on the board now? We have log 18 times 16 over 2.88 base 10. Let's continue the other side. Okay. I write it out. I write log 10. And I say 18 times 16. Let's use for calculator. 18 times 16 gives us 18 times 16 gives us 288. So I write it 288 all over 2.88. 2.88. Remember, I promised us that I'm going to use this question to teach us how to solve problems on logarithm and indices that have decimal point. And this is the time. What I want to do now, I want to remove this decimal point from this question. I want to remove it from this number. Check out how I'll do it. I'll write times 1. And I'll come to the number that have decimal point. I will count from the decimal point. I will say how many digits after the decimal point. I count it is 1, 2, 2 digits. So I'll add here 2 zeros, making it times 100. What is the essence of doing that? I said earlier, I want to remove the decimal point from this number. And how do I do it? I will multiply this number now by this 100. Yes, and this decimal point will no more be here. Now listen to this. This number and this number, they are fraction. That means they are one number. And what does that mean? As I'm multiplying this number, this 2.88 by 100, so that I will remove this decimal point, I will also multiply this one by the same 100, so that I will make sure that the two fractions are unaltered, so that I will make sure that they are still the same thing. Look at how I'll do it. I'll start from the upper one, which is the numerator. I will say 288 times 100. And watch out how I'll do the multiplication now. Watch out. 288 times 100. I'll write the 288. So let me first of all write our log. Log 10. Okay? I'll carry 288 down. 288. Watch out the multiplication. And I will say how many zeros are in 100? 2 zeros. I'll put 20 here. Are you surprised? This is the easiest way to multiply numbers by powers of 10. Powers of 10, I mean 10, 100, 1000, they are powers of 10. This is the easiest way to multiply a number by powers of 10. What shall the next one? I put my over. What shall this one? I come to this one and I say, how many zeros and hundreds? Still two zeros. So I'll start from this decimal point. Yes, I'll start from this decimal point and I'll count 2 times because it is 2 zeros in this 100. I'll count 1, 2. So by the counting, I'll drive this decimal point from this side to this side so that I'll have something like this now. 288. 2 more decimal points. Remember, I told us that I'll remove this decimal point if I multiply this number by 100, and I've done so now. So we continue. It will now easy for us to divide. Let me write out log first. I write log 10. Then I'll say 28800 divided by 288. What shall the division again? I want to start like this. 288 divides 288. A number divide itself gives 1. So I write 1. I'll carry these 2 zeros. Do you get it? Use a calculator and you see this is what it gives you. Quite easy mathematics. Okay, what do we have? We have log 100 base 10. Log 100 base 10. And mathematics makes us to understand, to know that 100 is simply 10 times 10, which is 10 raised to power 2. I have to put this 100 in this one. That's why I'm talking like this. 100 is simply 10 times 10, which is 10 raised to power 2. I want to write it out like that. I'll write it log. I'll put the 10 and I will write this 100 now will become 10 raised to power 2. And in logarithm and indices, when we are solving problem like this, we have an index number in the back like this. We'll carry it to the front. You check out how I do it now. This 2, index 2 now. I'll write it like this. 2. Put this log. Then put this 10. Still put this 10 also. So that I'll have something like this. 2 log 10 is 10. And as I said in our previous lessons in this volume, I told us that log 10 to base 10 is 1. Just like log 2 to base 2 is 1. Log 3 to base 3 is 1. I told us that any log to its base equals 1. So this log 10 to base 10 is 1. That will make us to have something like this. I'll first of all write this 2. There is always an invisible multiplication sign joining any number and letter in mathematics. So I'll make it visible now. I write times. As I said earlier, log 10 to base 10 is 1. So it should be times 1. And simple mathematics made us to know that 2 times 1 is what? It is 2. So I write final answer is equals to 2. Our answer is 2. So the answer to this question is 2. Simplification of this expression is 2. I hope you understand. It's quite a funny mathematics indeed. Thank you for watching.